Hello and welcome to today's MCQ section. Now this session has 9 questions, as you can see. Compound A, the question number 1, readily dissolves in carbonate, that is hint, and these are the mass spectral data. So first hint is readily dissolves in carbonate, that means it is going to be an acidic compound. So it is an acid in short. 91 suggests the benzylic group and precisely the tropylium ion. (65) is generated from 95. So 95 to 65 we have seen, that is the cyclopentadienyl cation, and 136 looks like M plus radical. So if you combine all those things together, it is COOH. So first one is benzylic, at when this bond cleaves, you get 91, and then 91 can give you the 65. This also we have seen. So this is 91, and this can form the cyclopentadienyl cation, and plus so this is M by E is equal to 65. So benzylic carbon is mandatory, so it is phenylacetic acid, the compound is, which can give all these peaks. The hydrogen number, molecular mass, everything one can check, and that is bound to be 136. Then compound B gives fruity smell. Once again 136, 105, 77, and so fruity smell suggests the ester, functional group. 136 looks like radical cation. This indicates the presence of, this is 105. If this breaks down heterodytically, that becomes phenyl cation, that is 77, and this becomes plus, of course, this is M by E is equal to 51. So the hint is 105, 77 and 51, they are the immediate peaks. 105 can be obtained when you are going to have this kind of thing, like it is the acyl group has to be there, or next to phenyl ring CO group should be there, and ester means it has to be some alkyl group. So if we put everything together, this is the compound what we want to put it. So this is losing OCH3 radical, and of course it is giving rise to the acyl ion equivalent, and that is weighing 105. So 77 plus 28, that is 105, and subsequently this becomes 77 and 51 respectively through the loss of neutral entities. In that case carbon monoxide is lost, in this case acetylene is lost, and the final compound is this methyl benzoate, the correct structure of the molecule is methyl benzoate, the methyl ester of benzoic acid. That is the compound which we have to find out the structure of. Okay. The next one is compound C forms orange precipitate with 2,4-DNP. Now this means it has to be an aldehyde or ketone, because 2,4-DNP derivative can be obtained from either of these. 86 looks like M plus, this looks like M plus minus 1, which is characteristic of an aldehyde. This may be alkyl chain. This looks like CHO of an aldehyde. So we have to put the structure in such a way that the mass is 86, M plus minus 1 is a characteristic of aldehyde, that is bound to be there, and 57 may be the carbon chain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I am putting aldehyde here straight away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 60 plus 16, 3, 6, 9, 10. So this is 86. So 86 is molecular ion. 85 is where this proton is lost. 57 is this one. I will just put it like this. When this goes off, it is 85, and if this goes off, like 57 and 29, they are complementing each other. So 57 is this alkyl chain, 29 is aldehyde group, and that is how the compound is. The well known pentanal, the 5 carbon unit aldehyde, that is the answer. Okay. Now, fourth one, hydrocarbon D. These are the fragments given, and more importantly 43 is the fragment. Mass 2 let me check. Yeah, so 72, 57, 43 and 29. Okay, 29 is 43 is base. Okay, hydrocarbon, so you can have various options. So I am putting this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 60 and 12, 72. So this will be 72. Okay, so this is the possibility, like this can be the parent hydrocarbon. 57 is coming from here. This is 57. This is of course 15. So for 57 can be obtained from this. 43 is this part, and 43 and the other part is 29. So 43, 29 they are complementing. 57 and 15 they are complementing. So 57 is given, 43 is given. 43 can be base peak because this is the stable most carbonium ion one can have, and 29 can be positive or radical. Now in this case it has to be positive, this has to be positive, this is the M plus radical. So we can have these options. The fragmentation, I will just show how that 57 is formed, rest you can always put it from your side. So let me put, this is the compound, and now you can think of breaking it here. I'll put this is n by is equal to 57. Okay, and this is of course going out as a radical, so not to worry about it, and you can show the remaining fragments accordingly. Coming to the fifth example, haloalkane E, mass m plus plus 2 m plus. These are the other fragments. This is base, probably the CH3 CH2 plus. 29 can be that much only. So if we put the things together, 79 or 81, accordingly mass will be 108 or 110. So 79 plus 20, 79 plus 29 is 108, 81 plus 29 is 110, 94, 96, the loss of methyl. So this is 15, this is 94 or 96, this is m plus and m plus plus 2, and this part is 29. So you can explain all the fragments. This is your ethyl bromide, the compound, wherein you can explain the formation of this. Now let me show this formation of 29, because that is the base peak. We have to explain that. So how to explain it? CH3 CH2 Br. So I am putting radical cation on bromine. Of course bromine can have all electron pairs. Now we are giving both the electrons here. So we are talking about heterolytic cleavage of carbon bromine bond. So this becomes plus and Br becomes radical, because the positive charge is compensated and one electron is extra. Now this is m by is equal to 29. Alternatively, you can get this 110, 108 because of the parent compound. 94, 96 is when this methyl is lost. So CH3 CH2 Br, let us say I am putting radical cation here. If this fused, we get CH2 double bond Br plus. Now this can be 94 or 96 depending upon the mass of bromine. So that is how the peaks are. So 29 is explained, 110, 108 is explained, 94, 96 is there because of the loss of methyl radical, and you can always explain that. Okay. Then multiple choice question is there. Which of the following will give base peak at m by E is equal to 43? So the correct option is this one. So whenever we have this kind of symmetrical thing, it will always give 43. This is the fragment. One will be radical, the other one will be cation, and the correct option is going to be the last one. The remaining will give, but they won't be the base peak. Base peak is the peak with 100% relative abundance, or peak with highest abundance. Which of the following has odd mass number or molecular mass? I will put the answer straight away. This is as per the nitrogen rule, which states that odd number of nitrogen represents odd mass of the molecule or odd molecular weight. And if you look at the molecules, first is chlorobromomethane, then acetic acid, the methylamine and ethyl alcohol. So third option is correct, wherein according to nitrogen rule the mass of this is going to be odd, so that is 31, and that is indeed the case. Number 8, M plus minus 18 is prominent in alkanes, cycloalkanes, alcohols, and the correct option is so you can put, maybe you can put H here, radical cation, and loss of water, or loss of water is the key reaction in alcohols. So normally in tertiary alcohols M plus is very difficult, but M plus minus 18 is very prominent because loss of water occurs rapidly and you can get the corresponding peaks. Okay. Next one is a liquid compound given as yellow liquid, M plus radical 156, other fragments are at 127 and 29 only. So 156 the parent compound, and 127 and the 29 are the peaks. I will just put this structure straight away. This is 127, this is 29. Okay. So if I put radical cation here and break it this way, it is going to be CH3 CH2 plus iodine radical. So this will be 29. Okay. Now if it is the other way around, CH3 CH2 I radical cation on the top, then we can break it here, CH3 CH2 radical I plus, this is M by E is equal to 127, and of course the molecular ion is 156, as it is evidence, it is the summation of these two, this has to be 156 by default. So the small examples are there. Now these are more likely because they are based on your basic understanding of the subject. I will just leave one example so that you can solve this, or at least try to solve it. M plus 44 and other peaks are so you can solve this and we'll resume from here. Okay, maybe some more MCQs on mass or the other section, as you have the pericyclic reactions, I guess. So I will try to put some MCQs on the other topics also, so that it will be handy for you in the exam. Okay. Thank you very much.